Here are some of the worst houses to buy as a long-term investment property. Here's an example of a property here that is way too nice and is also in a very expensive neighborhood. So in order to cash flow, you usually have to put down 50% or more to cash flow in a very expensive neighborhood. Here's an example of a property here that's still relatively very nice still, but it's in the area you got that's actually the price point very lower. And in this area, the rent is also very low. So in order for it to cash flow, you're gonna need probably 35% and more. Here's another example of a property in relatively good condition and is in an average neighborhood, but you can't add no value to this because look, usually people add ADU on their land. Well, there's no more land to this property, so you can't add any more value. So this is why this deal is not a good deal either.
So most of these properties that Thatch is talking about are inside California. I can tell by just looking at them. They're the first one, super high priced. We're not gonna be able to keep up with the mortgage. We're not gonna do that. That's bad investing. Number two, it was kind of in a poor area and it still didn't have a good rent. So we're not gonna get any cash flow. Again, we're not doing that. And the last one, it needed an ADU in order for it to make sense. And that's really tough to do. I love that strategy, but we don't need to do that. So what I do is I take my hard-earned money in California and I go invest it in these landlord-friendly states outside a couple thousand miles away. They're landlord friendly. They have low property taxes. They cash flow well. The purchase price is under $200,000. Real estate is a business, you guys. We're in it to make money. So don't look at just in your backyard if your backyard doesn't make sense. If you want to learn how to do this, go inside the rental property playbook. Just comment the word playbook and I'm going to hook you up. It's an academy where I teach this stuff. All my friends, all my colleagues, my dog, my people I work with, we're all doing this out of state. If you want to learn how to do this too, I got you.